Cheer up. Hopefully by now you've all been working on the typical stretch routine that we do at the beginning of every class. You should be working on that on your own. There are other stretches that we can do that might make it a little bit more interesting. We can vary our stretching routine. We can also get better stretches out of it. So let's start out with some of those. So one way to get a better stretch is when we're doing this stretch, or on one heel reaching down. A way to bring that stretch a little bit more advanced is to come down all the way. So you want to come down even lower, leaning on one foot. Leaning on one foot. So come down as far as you can. You still want your foot flat on the ground. Coming down as far as you can. Alright, so another stretch we can do is the splits. So we don't do this very often in class because it takes so much time, but this is a great stretch. If you do it every day, you'll find that your flexibility greatly improves. So we can just come down like this. This is a middle split. So you want to hold yourself there and stretch maybe 30 seconds to a minute. So you want to take lots of time on this stretch. You can just sit there. If you're impatient, you can do it while you're watching TV. Up to you. Then after that, we can turn it into a side stretch, a side split. Not a side split, sorry, a front split. This is a left front split, left foot forward. You might be able to come down a little bit farther. There. And then after 30 seconds to a minute or so, you come over to the other side, to a right front split. And then after that, you can come down into the middle. This is called a baby split. So you're on your knees, your legs are extending parallel behind you, perpendicular to where your upper legs are. You can stay in this stretch. This is best to do on a softer floor because it kind of hurts the knees. Okay. After that, once we're on the ground, we sometimes reach forward into this stretch, but there are a lot of different ways to do this stretch. We can have leg here, we can have leg up, reaching around. You can even have the leg behind you, and that helps you stretch this leg. If you lean this way, you can feel the stretch. You can also go part of the way here. And then you can take this leg over, across, and twist yourself. Do this slowly, relax, keep breathing, and twist. So once again, you can have leg in, leg up. You can have leg behind, stretch this way, or up here. Or you can cross it over. There's also another way to do the stretch. If you want both legs out in front of you, you can just reach. Make sure to keep your legs straight on all of these stretches, otherwise you won't get a good stretch out of it. And just relax and come forward. Alright, so those are some good stretches on the ground. There are also the dynamic stretches that are good to do. That's the front rising stretch, which you start in a walking stance and bring your leg up, keeping your leg straight. Lift, lift, lift. You can can also take a little step forward before you do the stretch. So if I take a little step, it gives me more momentum and helps me stretch higher. Lift. Lift. You can also do the side rising stretch. So if you find something to hold on to, you can even just put your hand on a wall, lift up your leg straight. And I'll do that over here. Lift up my leg straight. So this foot is facing one way. My heel is facing toward where I'm going to kick. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. And same thing on the other side. So, kick. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. This is good to do on a rail. If you have some sort of railing in your house, or even if you have a bar that you can hold on to, or you can do it against the wall like I just did. So these are a bunch of ways to keep stretching, do better stretches. So just keep those in mind and keep practicing. Practice every day, practice every other day. Do as much as you can. Cheer up. Thank you.